Hey YouTube, my name is Eve the Weave. Like, share, and subscribe. You know what I want to talk about? I want to talk about the whole Joe Buttons and Sin Santana. Now, if you on these YouTube streets, and you know, like I be knowing, like I be in these streets, you know that Joe Buttons just got caught walking with some chick, and the streets are saying that she's a Instagram model. The streets are saying that she's older than Sin, and you know the streets is saying. Let's just be clear what the streets are saying. The streets is not saying this. I'm saying it because I got a picture of her. She darker than Sin. And it's funny because wasn't Sin Santana the one that got caught saying, "Oh, black men, they embrace Latinas or Spanish girls more and put them on a pedestal more than the black woman"? Now, I'm not too sure of this girl's background or her heritage or whatever, but a lot of people are saying this is karma. And first of all, the comment shouldn't have been said. Even if you are talking amongst a group of people, some things this shouldn't be said. She shouldn't have said it out loud. It's all right for you to have a group of people that you feel safe to say things around. The reason why I say safe, honey, because you can't say nothing on these YouTube streets without getting recorded. Anywho, bang bang. But it's the truth. If you in a group of friends and y'all having a conversation and it's about the ethnic background of Hispanic, women and black women and how black men, she was right. I agreed with her when Sin said that, because some black men do hold up the Spanish woman higher than they hold up their own black woman. And some men say, "Oh, black women are just ghetto. They don't know how to act. They don't know how to do this. They don't know how to do that." You just ain't find the right woman. But and yet, okay, you go get these builder bodies, because I'm going to call it for what it is. It seems like nowadays every man, not every man, I'm not going to say every man, like to have a piece of arm candy on them. First of all, let's just get back to Joe and Sin for a minute. Joe Buttons is what? Almost in his 40s? Sin, if he's not already in his 40s. And then Sin is in what? Her late 20s, her mid 20s? And they had a baby. Then on Love and Hip Hop, she said she was dealing with postpartum and all that, and the separation of the baby because of what happened to her and everything else. First of all, to me, on Love and Hip Hop, it seemed like Sin didn't know what direction to go in. It seemed like she was seeking for her man's attention, and it wasn't happening. It seemed like she didn't have enough of her own thing going on. Sometimes a man likes a woman that has things going on. Not too much, but just enough to fulfill her to where he's happy. And I'm not trying to say dim your light to make no man happy. But in Sin's case, maybe she needs to do her. And I'm not trying to say get with somebody else. What I mean by doing her, is she needs to level up a little bit. Joe Budden got all these different things going on right now. This is, to me, like I said again, this is the best Joe Budden she's gonna get. This is the best that he's grown up a lot from Tahiri and all that, and the other young girl. And remember, he was on that other show with that doctor lady. Like, come on. He went through a lot, drug addiction and all that. So Joe, to me, needs a woman that's going to challenge him. To me, Sin is not a challenge to him. Not like I'm not trying to say you need to be on your man's level, but you need to meet him somewhere. And to me, she's just not enough. To me, she don't have enough. Something is missing. And I looked at another picture of Sin today. It looked like she was like every picture to me seems like she got things going on in her head. Maybe she needs to get her sexy back. Work out in the gym. A lot of females need to do that after having a baby, especially if she had postpartum. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that was real. You know, these reality shows ain't shit. I said that shit. They be calling it reality, but that should be faking and fake. But to me, I don't know. To me, it looked like it was a thing that went on too long. You know how some things just need to be a hit and miss or a hit and run, or maybe they just need to be sexual partners. And I feel like the baby may have came too soon. And now with the baby in the mix, and with her looking like she's a little bit needy, it ain't working for him. Like, to me, it looked like he's always had these needy women seeking for his attention when he's trying to do something else. The only one that seemed like she wasn't seeking for his attention was Tahiri. Even the other curly haired girl that be on Wild 'N Out sometimes, I always forget her name, that was on the show with him that fought Tahiri. Like, I don't get it. I just be feeling like her and Sin always, it seemed like they needed his attention. He don't need a female right now that needs his attention. He need a female right now that's on her grind, doing her thing. And the reason why I say that is because Joe Budden went live on YouTube one day, right? He went live. And when he went live, Sin was like, you know how you be over somebody's shoulder? And it was his first time really going live on YouTube. And I was on that live. And it seemed like to me, and I've said it before, I said, why is she looking over his shoulder so goddamn hard? Like, it was just a lot asking him about the YouTube and how he do it and this and this and that. Listen, he don't need no female that's going to ride that coattail like that. You already on it. You got to build your own shit. You got to build your own brand. Joe Budden is a brand all by himself. You need to build the whole Sin Santana brand. You need to build up your shit and be mentally strong about your shit. She got the music thing going on, and that's cute. But to me, Sin need to go back to modeling, and I'm not talking about just Instagram. I'm talking about modeling. Sin Santana is a pretty girl. It ain't nothing wrong with Sin Santana. But sometimes, and I'm not trying to say it's something wrong with her body where, oh, go to the gym and work out. No. Sometimes you need to work out so you can think and get a clear head on what you want to do. Get out the house. Get from around the baby. Do your thing. Make yourself a better woman. Make yourself feel great. Then you'll be great. You understand? That's what I'm saying. And sometimes women need to work on themselves before they worry about being in a relationship with a fucking man. And right now, maybe Sin don't need to be in this relationship with Joe. I just don't, I don't know. I just seen what I seen, and I was like, once I seen it live, to me, it summed it up that she needs to do her own thing. And at that point, they didn't need to be, you don't need to be separated in order for you to do you. Sometimes it's good to miss your man. Sometimes it's good to let him check up on you. Let him miss you sometimes. You don't need to be smothering him like a pork chop. Like, sometimes you need to be missed. Oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this. I'm juggling balls too, nigga. I'm important too. You're not the only one important. And I feel like Joe needs a strong woman. I don't care what her background is, because he needs somebody to be on all levels with him. Preferably mentally. Joe Budden is a smart dude. I watch the podcast. I watch Revolt TV. I love Joe Buttons. I love Joe Buttons. And says, look at this girl that he got caught with by some YouTubers. It's crazy because to me she looks African American. You know, she looks black, but you never know. You never know. Cuban people, you know, are dark skinned. Some Spanish people are dark skinned. So you just never know. But it don't even matter with the woman. It matters with you building yourself. And I'm starting to think, and I've always thought, that Sin Santana, once I seen them on Love and Hip Hop and her crying about everything that happened in her life, and he cried with her. He's that man. He will cry with you. You just got to tell him what you need and what you want. But that cry baby shit and being needy, and that ain't it with Joe Buttons. That right now, the way his wave is going, he gonna ride that wave. Joe Buttons is back. After dealing with all the shit he been dealing with, he's back. So you gotta be either on his level or get ready to be on his level, because right now he riding at his own damn wave, and it look like he's into him right now. Not trying to say he living his bestest life, but it damn near looked that way. Like, come on. But I don't know. I just feel like Sin needs to do her. If they are broken up allegedly, she needs to do her. Take care of your baby. Do you. Go do some modeling photo shoots. Like I said, you a pretty girl. It ain't nothing wrong with Sin. Do your thing. And maybe they might just get back together if they are apart. If this is not a storyline. Because I can't. With the storyline, we're going to build up, and there's going to be a storyline for Love and Hip Hop. Like, I can't. So, hopefully this is not a storyline. Hopefully they not broken up. But it is what it is. My name is Eve the Weave. Like, share, and subscribe. Let's talk about it in the comments. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I admit it. But if I'm right, and I'm right, and sometimes I don't want to be right. I thought they was always a cute couple. When he said he was with her, I said, oh, that's cute. But then when she made that comment that should have stayed in her head and not have came out her mouth, that's where she fucked up at. So right now, you know they dragging her through these fucking streets of Instagram. But, like I said, my name is Eve the Weave. Like, share, and subscribe. YouTube, I gotta go. On to the next video. Bye.